welcome to Faith Community Church 5 Before Podcast. I'm Kay Simpson, and today I have my friend Michelle here. This is Michelle Henderson, y'all. We love her so much because whenever we post a podcast, she is always the first one on there encouraging us and saying hello and saying welcome. And we first met, I guess kind of when the pandemic started.
Yes.
In the parking lot out here.
And that's church prayer line.
Yeah. So that's when we started knowing each other and just being friends and encouraging each other. So I just asked her to come today and share a little something. We're on Psalms this week, so maybe it'll have something to do with Psalms, but listen up.
So yes, I was asked to about my favorite Psalms verse, and I really didn't have one, so I went to the Bible and began to read. And as I was reading, I picked out a verse that meant a lot to me in my journey that I'm on with God. So here's a little bit of my story. So I was at work, and I work in the medical field, and I was having a pretty rough day and, trying to feel brave and feeling scared at the same time.
Because the pandemic was going on.
Yeah,
that's right.
And trying not to show my fear or feelings with the patients and everything. And after that day was over, I got into my car, and I was on my way home, and I heard this voice tell me, you need to go through the church prayer line. And I had seen it on the little
Facebook.
web, on Facebook. And I've only been to the church one time, but God just told me I needed to go to that church prayer line. And he kept telling me over and over, you need to go to that church prayer line. It was like I just wanted to argue with a seat. All right, I'm going already. And I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life. And then it was funny because right when I got to Clyde's Crossing, he's like, you're going straight up 47. You're not going your usual way, because I guess he figured if I'd go that way, I wouldn't make it to church.
You'd be tempted to go home.
So he said, you're going up Highway 47 and you're turning. So I'm heading on up there, and then I pull up in the church, and that's where I saw Pastor John, and I'm like crying, my heart's pounding through my chest, and I was just telling him I need something. I just didn't know. And so I went up, and he told me to pull up, and that's where I had you and Miss Karen pray over me.
Oh, that's right.
And so while I was listening to that, I just calmed down a little bit and was listening to everything, and it was just so surreal that it was like the minute I drove off the church parking lot, I just had this sense of calm and peace just rush over me. I mean, I can't explain it. I just thought I was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is really weird. I just feel like I was floating. And so I'm working through all this, and I'm like, wow, this has to be God on me. And so I just felt it. And so how I come to my verse is Psalms 139, verse 1. And it says, "O Lord, you examine my heart, and you know everything about me." And that's just so real, because being new to, everything, I felt that it was a time in my life and I needed some guidance.
He was there, right?
And he was there.
Right.
And he gave me all that stress and scaredness, and all that was good. And then after that, I started, reading the Bible more, getting involved in the church, just doing so much. It just has changed my life.
I love it.
And the best thing I could tell you is just to let the Lord know your heart.
And then to listen, right?
Yes.
Because that makes me think, you could have just driven on home and not listened to what he was saying.
And I never knew. I heard people talk about it, and I've never experienced it for myself. until that day.
Yeah, you're willing to listen. I'm glad
And so
you did.
I was like, wow, this is so surreal.
So good.
Happened. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So now Michelle is like a greeter, and she's getting involved with the women's ministry. So we're just thankful that you did listen, and that now we get to all.
Yep, because I ended up here. Yes.
Yes. So you never know, guys. Once the Lord starts speaking to you, you might end up on a podcast or greeting at the door. And we're just grateful that your heart was tender when he was talking to you. So thankful for that. How about I pray for us? Does that sound good? Lord, I'm just so thankful for this opportunity to sit here with Michelle and to see how you're working in her life, and how if we are faithful, that you are faithful back to us, and that we just need to listen, and that you do speak to us still. We just need to open our ears, have ears to hear and eyes to see, Lord. And we're just thankful that we can be your faithful servants. We love you so much, Lord. Amen. All right, guys. Have a great day.
All right, bye.